How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a little bit of a sad day because I want to give my I wish it was positive, but it's a negative review on my Curado DC. I want to start this video by saying this is my second Curado DC. The reason why this is my second one is because my first one was doing the exact same thing this one was doing, and I'm about to show you what it is. So right now I've got 12-pound fluorocarbon line, which, if you know anything about the Curado DC, setting 3 is for 12-pound. It's not for 12-pound, but it's for fluorocarbon. And I've got a 3/8 ounce blue and black jig right here. Just so you guys can see, it's on setting 3. When I cast it, it's gonna bird nest. That's just what's gonna happen. So, nesting up, see that? All right, so I stopped it because I don't feel like pulling it out. It's just, that's no fun. But you guys can see that, yeah, that's not good. You guys can see what was happening here, so it wasn't going well. Hopefully I don't have to cut the video to take it out. All right, there we go. All right, so that's setting 3, and that was not supposed to do that. And when I first got this Curado, it didn't do that. It worked as it was supposed to. And I also want to say, I've had this Curado DC for only a week and a half. My other one I had for about right at a month before I started doing what this one's doing. So I'm gonna reel in here. I'm gonna put it on setting 2. That's setting 2. And again, if you have any knowledge of the Curado's DCs, setting 2 is for a braid, and it's in this setting, with having fluorocarbon, it should nest up. That's just what should happen. It should start to bird's nest. And so it's on setting 2. I've got about, I'm gonna put about 2 foot of lead there, and I'm just gonna pop this thing as hard as I can, and it's not gonna nest up. It's gonna act like it's on setting 3. Watch this. Okay, first time it did that. All right, let's pull that out. Most YouTubers will cut the film right here, but I want to see if this thing's just going to be inconsistent or not. We're going to keep this footage rolling, and we're going to see what's happening, guys. So as you can see, that's setting 2. I popped it as hard as I could, and it bird nested, which technically is what it's supposed to do on setting 2. So I'm gonna reel in, leave it on setting 2, and I'm gonna cast again, as hard as I can again, and let's see if it's gonna bird nest. All right, still on setting 2. Got about 2 foot of line there, and I'm gonna pop this thing as hard as I can. Nothing. See that? See, that's the inconsistency that I'm talking about right there. We're gonna reel in really quick again, guys, and I'm gonna cast it again as hard as I can. And we're gonna see if it's gonna spool up again. All right, we're back in. About 2 foot of line there. Setting 2 still on setting 2. Popping it as hard as I can. Corrected itself. See? That's the inconsistency that I'm seeing with the Curado DCs that I'm buying. Now I'm gonna put it back on setting 3 and see if it spools up. We got a little bit of wind coming in right now too, so that's going to be interesting. Setting 3, setting 3, 2 foot of line, cast. That's spooling up. All right, so I went ahead and stopped that one. So yeah, so you guys get the gist of what's happening here. So yeah, I'm gonna return it. I've only had it for a couple days, a week and a half to be exact. And I just realized that it's not what I'm looking for. You know, I want something that works consistent and things that I can adjust. With this reel, you can't really adjust it much. I mean, there's only 4 settings. And really, you're not gonna use the 4 setting that much. It's just to skip docks. You're not gonna hit a dock every day. At least I don't. And then you're not gonna use setting 1 unless you're putting a rattle trap with no hooks and you're just trying to send it to test it out. So, I also wanna add, this is a heavy reel, 7.8 ounces. I come out, I fish half a day. I'll come out when I'm off work and just fish half a day. It will fatigue your hand. That's just what it will do. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'1", 215 pounds. I go to the gym. I mean, I can handle a little bit of weight, and it will fatigue your wrist. It will fatigue your hand. It will fatigue your arm. Rods that are lighter, I'm not gonna name any brands, but any reel that's about 6.5 ounces, 6.6, 6.8, dude, you can go all day, man. The experience is just much better. And I also want to say, because of the DC, because of the way the spool is designed, it's got a heavier magnet in it. It takes more energy to get that bait out. It's not like a very light spool where you can barely cast and just get it out there. A light spool makes a big difference, guys. I mean, you know, start to if you're a beginner, try different reels and you'll see what I'm saying. For this right here, to get that out there, if I had a I'm just gonna drop a name here, a Lose Tournament MP, or even certain other, you know, reels that Shimano has. If I had an MGL reel, man, it would take nothing to get it out there. I mean, even the pitching distance is much further on other reels. I could pitch pretty good with this thing, but pitch and flip pretty good, but there's other reels that have lighter spools that are better. So again, if you are just bird nesting all the time, this is still a solid reel. I've had issues. No one else has seemed to have that many issues, but I've had 2 in a row. And but if you just want functionality and get what you're actually paying for, I suggest going with something else. I'm getting a Chronoc MGL. I already have it ordered. It's coming in. It's 289 bucks. It costs more than this, but you're getting an actual $289 worth of reel. Pretty much, this is 259. Majority of that price you're paying for it is that DC braking system. So the fact that it's not working is not worth it to me. It is smooth, but all Shimanos are smooth. That's just part of the brand. So you guys keep fishing, and like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate the support. All right, guys, this GoPro started to die on me right when I was closing my video. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I have more videos that are coming, some great content for you guys. I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me, and if you have any questions or concerns, don't forget to drop a comment, and I'll help out as much as I can. I'm not an expert, but I do have some experience that I can offer, and I'll be making videos offering that experience, guys. So y'all keep fishing. It's a good time to fish, and I'll see you guys around soon. Take care. Peace.